Nebraska marital settlement agreement is a legally binding contract between a married couple that outlines the terms of their divorce. By signing this agreement before finalizing their divorce, the couple can decide how to divide their property and arrange child custody on their own, instead of leaving those decisions up to the court. In this video, you'll learn exactly what a marriage settlement agreement is, what to include, legal requirements in Nebraska, filing fees, and more. We're eForms, your go-to source for legal templates. Click the link in the description below to access your own marital settlement agreement template to start filling out. Let's start by defining exactly what a marital settlement agreement is. A marital settlement agreement outlines all of the terms and conditions of a post-divorce arrangement between a married couple. This contract includes all important details. The more specific it is, the better, to avoid future misunderstandings. When creating this agreement, make sure to cover how to divide real estate and personal belongings, how to handle any debts, custody arrangements for any children, any alimony payments and the payment schedule, details of child support payments, if any. Each spouse and their lawyer should work together to create this document. This way the divorce can be quicker and more affordable, avoiding ongoing trial proceedings and expensive legal fees. Let's cover some of the legal requirements in Nebraska. While courts in Nebraska may accept community distribution when agreed upon by both spouses, it's one of the 41 states that have enacted equitable distribution laws. Equitable distribution is the fair separation of assets, which also tends to not be an equal distribution. This dispersion will be left to the discretion of a judge if the spouses are unable to reach a settlement or face a heavily contested divorce. When applying equitable distribution, the courts can take into account the duration of the marriage, what each spouse paid for, employability of each spouse, assets and debts of each spouse or combined, and sources of income and amount. Finally, keep in mind that a marital settlement agreement can be used in Nebraska to avoid distribution by the courts. If both spouses agree on most terms, they can file an uncontested divorce or dissolution of marriage. A dissolution of marriage involves both spouses filing a joint petition requesting a termination of marriage, whereas an uncontested divorce typically involves one spouse filing for divorce, conducted with one spouse as the defendant and the other as the plaintiff. Both options are ways to move through a divorce without the time and expense of contested divorce proceedings. Once the agreement is created, one or both spouses can file it with the district court to begin the formal dissolution of marriage or uncontested divorce process. The filing fee in Nebraska is $158, and this process tends to take at least 60 days to finalize. Sorting out the details of a divorce can be an overwhelming and expensive process, but a well-thought-out agreement can make everything so much smoother and cost-effective for both sides. Click the link in the description below to access an official template and get started. There, you'll find a full step-by-step breakdown to help you from start to finish. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.